Hello, hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle, and today I'm super excited to be walking you through the new 2025 reading journals. I'm only calling it a 2025 reading journal because my hope is that you'll start using the planner for the new year, but it is still undated, so you can use it. You can start it now if you want to, use it over and over and over again. Now, to be quite honest, I was not going to create another reading journal because I love the current one so much, but I'm so happy that I did because I am absolutely in love with this. I didn't make a ton of changes, but off bat you'll see a couple of ones like the tab, a lot of aesthetic changes, and then I added some different hyperlinks and templates. So when you first open up your journal in Goodnotes, this is going to be the first page that you see, and this is one of 3 covers. So we just have the everything bookish, then we have your reading journal cover, and then this kind of blank one here. I honestly don't spend too much time on creating the covers. I don't know about you all, but for me personally, I don't ever see the covers, so I don't typically care about the covers. The most I'll see the covers is in the actual Goodnotes documents page, but honestly, I always create a shortcut for my planners and journals on my home screen, so I never actually have to go through the documents portion of Goodnotes. I just click on that, it'll open up my planner to the last page that I was in. So let me know in the comments how you feel about the covers, because I'm thinking of maybe offering some freebies to change it up if that's something that you care about. After the last cover, you're going to have this welcome page, and this is just going to be a quick hello and thanking you for your purchase, and then a snapshot view on how to navigate your planner. Yes, if you're looking closely, I know that it says navigating. It is a typo, but this is actually my test journal. So after I finish all of the hyperlinks, I'm actually testing just to make sure everything is correct. But by the time it's uploaded, any issues will be corrected. I did want to film a tutorial video because when you get your planner, this space here which says tutorial and full walkthrough is actually going to be a link to this video. So I need to have it done in time for launch, which is coming up soon. I'm super excited. If you are coming to this video from this link, thank you so much for your purchase. This planner sentiments contact, these are all going to be hyperlinks. So if you click on it, a link will pop up asking if you want to go there, and it'll take you to my socials. So if you want to go ahead and message me, these 2 will take you to my store. So this is my Etsy shop here, and this is going to be my stand store. So every month I release stickers. You already have the links to that on your journal, or you can opt to just completely delete this page if you don't need it. It is completely up to you. So after the welcome page, if you scroll over, it just says this journal belongs to, so you could customize it. I am really big on giving you kind of a very minimalist base because I love getting super creative with stickers and images and just really personalize my journal. So that's why a lot of my journals are going to be neutral colors, just so it doesn't clash with your creative visions and it's not a bunch of overwhelming colors. I have a lot of people asking me, am I going to offer other colors? And no, not really. I don't want to say never, but at this point, I am just really big on a neutral, good foundation so you can get as creative as you want to. Now we're going to scroll over, and this is going to be your templates page. So it looks very similar to the current reading journal, and this is where all of the templates are going to be a journal. No matter where you are in your planner, clicking on this home button here will bring you to this page. I'm just going to scroll over really quick. When I click on that home button, it takes me back to the template page. So as you can see, you pretty much have double the templates that you have in Bookish Sentiments, and that is a key thing that makes this one different, is that you're basically getting twice as much journal as before. So the first thing I'm going to walk you through is just your tabs here. So when you click on bookshelf, it'll take you to bookshelves here. Challenges is going to take you to the divider page, and you can scroll over to which challenges is going to be your favorites section. It's going to take you there, and I'm going to walk you through all of the templates that are behind each one in a moment. So we're going to do that when we go over the template page. When you go to your trackers, it'll take you to your tracker sections. These tabs here are going to be your monthly tabs. So you click on it, it'll take you to your calendar page. It will be a January divider, but I just think it makes more sense to take you directly to the calendar, so you can just go ahead and get started when you need to be in January. And then all of the tabs are going to go ahead and take you to the corresponding month. Also on this side, you're going to have your series tabs, and I love this section here. I'm going to be so excited to walk you through. I'm going to take you to your extra divider. This is going to be a blank divider, so you can build it to be whatever you like. So now I'm going to go back to the template page to walk you through some of these templates and what that looks like. Clicking on your yearly goals, this is going to be your year spread. You have why reading is important to you. You can list out your goals. You can list out more than just reading goals. You can have self-care goals or any entertainment goals. You have the number of books that you read last year, how many you want to read this year, and then at the end, you're going to fill out how many books you actually read. For me, it just makes more sense to have your goals and how you end it on the same page. It just makes it easier to really compare everything. And you have your progress bar. Now you can use this to track your progress with your actual goals, or use this to track your progress for the books that you wanted to read for that year. That's going to be completely up to you. When I'm using it, I will probably use it to track whatever book, the amount of books I put here. Then you're going to just have your feeling going into this year reading journals. What are you hopeful about? What are you excited about? And just a reflection on last year's reading journey, how you felt ending that year. And then at the end of the year, you're going to have how this year ended, your thoughts on that. And this is just going to be a note section, so you can fill out however you like. Next up, you have your 25 of 2025. I don't know how everyone uses this. Two ways that I would suggest using this one is the 25 books that you absolutely want to read, or you can use it your top 25 at the end of 2025. You can also just duplicate the page and use it as both. This is going to be some challenges. So you have your 25 book challenge, 100 book challenge, and then there is also a 50 book challenge there. We just walked through that, but these are going to be hyperlinked to take you there. You're going to have a daily reading log. And then you just have a bunch of other trackers, anticipated releases. One of my favorite new templates is this arc review template here. I'm super excited about this. So I've been getting a lot of new arcs lately. When I was actually reviewing the books, I was given very basic reviews that I didn't find actually helpful. So I decided to create an outline of what I believe would help other readers. So just a quick summary of the book without the spoilers. You can break down your thoughts on the characters, your thoughts on the plot, your thoughts on the pacing, things that you think were done well, things that landed for you, and then some of your standout quotes. And then here you can just highlight whether or not you'll recommend it. And this is just the general information about this book. I think when I'm filling out my journal, if the book is an arc, I'm actually going to fill this page out and just like screenshot it and then put it on the actual journal review page. Or you can use this blank section here and just have this tab be for all of your arcs if you do get a lot of arcs and you want to keep track of your reviews and things like that. But I'm super excited about this one. Then you're going to have your book of the month. So this is going to be just a way to track your favorite book that you read each month. You have your book board, and this is basically kind of a vision board for your book. Or I know that I usually do my visuals on my actual book review page, but maybe you just want something separate, or maybe you want to do it for socials. This is going to be a great place to do so. Then you have your book bingo. It is pretty much the same as the one in the Bookish Sentiments. I did change a couple of things up. The bookshelf we already looked over. It is going to be the same one here. But you have your to be read. You have your winter TBR, spring TBR, summer TBR. Those are all going to look exactly the same. You have your wish list. Then you have your ARC tracker. So if you, like I said, getting approved for a bunch, this is going to be a great template to track the title, the author, the publisher, the release date, and if you did a review for it. Favorite quotes page here. You have your A to Z challenge. And then I broke down some of the libraries. So you have an ebook library, an audiobook library, and a physical book library. Then I have a content calendar, another spread that I'm super excited about. Another template that I'm excited about and that is new in the journal is the currently template here. So you have what you're currently reading, watching, listening to, what's currently bringing you joy, how you're currently feeling, and current ideas. This is a journal, and I think it's really cool just to add another layer of journaling. So outside of just reading, but you can also track some of your thoughts and how you're feeling really quickly. And then we have your subscription. So I have a couple of book subscriptions. Well, not anymore. I canceled a lot, but I do still get Fairy Loot. So I like tracking which book that I got each month. Then we have our soft DNFs template. So what I consider a soft DNF is a book that you don't totally want to give up on. You just probably aren't in the mood for it at the moment. You're enjoying it, but something's missing, or maybe it's just not the right time. So you have every intention of actually going back to finish it. It's not its moment right now. So this is where you can put your book covers, and then here you can just give a quick sentence or two of why it's a soft DNF, so you know when you want to pick it back up. And then the DNF is in one word. Then you can keep track of your hauls, your unhauls, mini reviews. So if you are not in the mood to do a full review, you can just use a mini review section here. And then you're going to have your favorite authors. And I think this came out cool. Just a little bit more details than what's before. So the author name, the genre the author write, is this author indie or traditional published, why this author is a favorite, the books that you read by this author, books that you want to read, and then your favorite quotes so far. And then you have your book bracket. So this is another spot where you can put all of your favorite books for each month. So January, you'll have your favorite book. February, you have your favorite book. And then after you fill in February's, out of the January and February, you determine which one is your favorite between the two. And you continue that on all 12 months until you get the winner. Which book is your absolute favorite? I think this is just fun, but it's also stressful trying to pick out your favorite book for the entire year. And that is pretty much it for all of the templates within the journal. And this is just going to be a blank spot here that you can go ahead and make any notes or customize. Just really make it yours there. Now we're going to walk you through the actual review pages. So we're going to start with January here. So as usual, I have my calendar, and it's a great way to track the dates, how long it took you to read a book. If you stopped the book, you can track release dates, bookish events. I just love this section here. You have a this month's goals portion. So what is your goal for this month? Maybe you want to read from an author you never read before, a genre you never read before. You want to read X amount of books. It's all going to be up to you. And then you have your blank section here. So I'm probably going to use this as my monthly TBR section, or just maybe decorative. And this is going to be where this month's read is. So you're going to click on here, and this is going to be January reads. So this year, I had so many people say that 20 books wasn't enough, and I heard you. So I gave you a spot for 40 books. Yes, you have 40 books. So you have 40 books. This is going to take you to the first page. This is going to take you to your second page there. And then, of course, these are going to take you to the review. So this is where you're going to put your book cover, your rating. You click on that and it'll take you to the review page. And this is going to be your standard review page. So you have a spot for the book cover, your rating, the info on the book. I included pages. And this is one of the reasons why I decided to create a new one for 2025. But one thing that bothered me so much about Bookish Sentiments, even though I loved it so much, was I did not realize until it was too late, and so many people had already purchased it, that it did not have a pages portion. That pissed me off so bad. And I was honestly one of the reasons why I created Bookish stickers, so I could give a sticker. One thing that I did add is the book number. So at the end of the month, it really stresses me out trying to count the books. Yes, I can add, but I think it would just be helpful to see what book this is. So this is your first book of January. You'll put book 1. Your second book, book 2. At the end of the year, if you've reviewed all the books that you read, you can just look at your last review to see what book number it is. Something so small, but I think is going to be so helpful, especially when you are doing your monthly recaps. This heart here is going to take you to your monthly recap. So you have your January wrap up. So it's going to track the number of books you read, how many pages you read, the number of books that you DNF'd, how many ebooks, how many physical books, how many audiobooks, what your most read genre is, your most read author, how many 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 stars, how many books that you did not rate. And then you're going to have your best book, the best book cover, your worst cover, and the worst book that you read this month, how many books you purchased, how many books you borrowed, how many books you gifted. And you can do this as how many books you actually gifted if that's something that you want to track. Or what I had in mind was how many books people have gifted you, or whether it was art or just friends purchasing from your wish list. You can keep track of it here. Your favorite quotes from different books, or one book, depending on what you want to put here, of the month. You have the reading goals that you completed, so that goal section on the January calendar page, or if you completed a goal from your yearly overview, you can write it here. What was your favorite character, the standout character from all the books you read this month? And then thoughts on how you felt about the reading month. I do love this wrap-up page a lot better than my previous wrap-up page. I'm so excited about how this turned out. And this is going to be how each month looks. Your calendar, and then you have your February reads, your monthly read section, and then it's going to have all of your 40 review pages until you get to your actual wrap up, and then it's going to start the next month. So I'm not going to walk you through all of that, but that's how it looks. Now we're going to walk through this series section here. So I love how this series section came out. So you have a whole series library now. You can track 96 series here. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the cover of book 1, or you can put your favorite book cover from the series, however you want to do it. Your overall rating for the series name, the author, and the total of books. Now clicking on this here is going to take you to your series overview. So you're going to list your favorite, which is the favorite book of the series, which one was your least favorite, the series name, author, genre, the formats that you read it in, then your overall rating. You have a series summary, your favorite characters, your favorite quote, your overall thoughts on the series as a whole, and then you just just going to track all of the books within the series. So you have which number of the book, the title, the dates, and the rating. But I'm just super hyped about the series section. So on each series library page, you're going to be able to track 6 books, and then it's going to be 16 of these series libraries. So clicking on here is going to take you to the series page. When you're at an actual review page, clicking on the 4 or the book in the corner, whatever number it is going to take you back to that series page. And I just think it makes it a little bit easier to go ahead and navigate. And this is just going to be an extra tab that we walk through. And that is pretty much it for the journal. It's very simple and straightforward. You do have a lot more space. And this is going to be the long version of it. It also comes in dark mode. I'm super hyped about the dark mode. I don't think it's going to be the best as far as when I'm recording, because you're going to be able to see the reflection, everything. But I am so hyped about it. Like, look at this. I did a test spread to take a picture for the listing, but look how cute it is. I'm actually in love. Like, I did a test spread as well. Like, come on now. This dark mode is amazing. Look how cute this is, y'all. Now, I'm going to quickly walk you through the mini review journal. So it's pretty much going to be the same exact thing, except for when you're in January, you click on this. It'll take you to the same January read section, but when you click on the book to go to a review, instead of taking you to an individual review page for each book, it is going to take you to the mini reviews page, which you can have 4 different reviews. And it's really just going to be a quick snapshot. So you have your cover, your rating, the information of the book, and then just some quick thoughts. So you can put your favorite quotes if you want to do that. You can put the summary or just the first initial thoughts after you finish your book. And I wanted to do this example spread to show that you can still do a couple of visuals. It's not going to be as detailed as my longer ones, but you can still make it aesthetically pleasing and cute in your vibe without having to fill out a bunch of stuff and having longer review sections. And this is also going to come in light mode as well, but it's going to have the same thing. You're going to be able to track 40 books. So you have your 2 January read section, and you want to have all of your mini review pages. You're also going to have your series section. I did an example of what this looks like as well, so you can see like this dark mode. As you can see, I played around a lot more with the dark mode than I did the light mode. I actually have some series, right? Another thing that I am offering as well is just the template. Or 30 something templates, I'm going to offer that. So let's say you love bookish sentiments, or if you have another reading journal and you love it so much, but you like something like the ARC review template and you want to be able to add it, you're going to be able to just purchase the template. So it is not going to be hyperlinked, not the full journal. It is literally just going to be the templates that you see here. You're not going to have your title pages or your divided pages or anything like that. Just the core template that you can either use to build as you go, add it to your current planners or journals, or you can even print them out if you want to add it to a physical planner or kind of start a physical journal. But I think the templates are a good option. If you're not sure that you are ready to commit to a full journal, this is just a way to test the waters and add it to anything that you're already using. But that is it. I'm super excited. By the time you see this video, you either already have the planner, so hopefully you utilize the sale. But Black Friday weekend, so that Friday to that Sunday, everything will be 30% off, including the new products. And I'm hyped about it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. For all things bookish, digital journal, planning, and the tech that allows us to do it all, go ahead and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.